Alright guys, what's up? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. So I've got something going on that I thought of not too long ago that I am actually pretty excited about, and it's going to be on stream, as well as kind of a show of respect to what was the best clan in Clan Wars for 2 years in a row during the Ghost time and Advanced Warfare time. Because I got a lot of respect for the players, especially PWNSTARZ.com, who is basically the main man in the PWNSTARZ Elite clan, which was basically the same clan as the Wicked Elite clan, but Wicked Shrapnel was originally in charge of the Wicked Elite clan. It all started with him back during Ghosts, and PWNSTARZ.com was a player for the clan as well. And the thing is that later on, basically, that clan transitioned into being the PWNSTARZ Elite clan, and then PWNSTARZ and Trademark were basically running the clan. And me back then, it was 2014, and I was very much into, it was all about me becoming a better Call of Duty player. Back in 2014, I mean, it kind of still is till this day, actually, if you think about it. But back then, I was still very fresh into the whole COD thing, and I was very much working on becoming a better player. I had just become exposed to the whole YouTube scene of Call of Duty and the players that are in it, and the legends and the commentators and all that kind of stuff. The entire world of Call of Duty just opened up to me, like beyond just the game itself, thanks to YouTube and streaming and all that kind of stuff. And back in Advanced Warfare, they had the gentleman Trademark had made a video talking about what you can do to apply for the clan and what the requirements were. So there was a little challenge. First, you had to have at least a 1.5 KD, and then the challenge was that you had to play 2 hours. This includes lobby time as well. This includes, it's basically 2 hours of either free-for-all or team deathmatch, and you had to get a minimum of 400 kills during that time. And I remember during that time, I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do it. And I did it, but the amount of kills did not equal the minimum requirement. So this basically told me that even though I had improved greatly from the year 2012 to 2014 in Call of Duty, that I was still very much someone that was not up to where they wanted to be yet. And it was basically reality hitting me in the face. So 2 years go by, I pretty much forget about it, and I just play Call of Duty like usual, and I continue to just get my reps in, get my time into the game, continue to get better, improve my aim, that sort of stuff. I mean, continue to watch YouTube videos, and it was 2015 to where I decided to make my own YouTube video. As a matter of fact, I actually made a YouTube video, a YouTube channel before this one, and I ended up deleting it. I just gave up on the whole thing, but it never really left my mind. And then fast forward about a year or so later, you have the TheJakOfAllTradez channel that you see today. So, and that was almost 5 years ago. So now, fast forward 2 years later, in 2016, I challenged myself once again. And this was 2 years later. I had become an even better Call of Duty player, but at the same time, I didn't underestimate the challenge at all. And I was more than open to the fact that I might fail, but I did it. And I both failed and succeeded because I thought in the back of my mind, I thought that I would beat the challenge by like maybe 100 kills. I thought that I was capable of making 500. According to Trademark in the video that was discussed, some of their elite players were able to get 600 kills or more during that time. So the thing is, for me, I wanted to at least make 500. That was my personal goal. Now, when it was all said and done and I saw my results, I was like, oh shit. I was only at like a little over 400. I was like at 420 or 430 something, if memory serves correctly. And even though I'm happy that I passed, I wasn't happy with the results. So what I want to do now is I want to do something that kind of knocks two stones with one bird, so to speak. I know it's the other way around, but I have a wicked sense of humor, so to speak. Anyway, now, what I want to do now is I want to do this challenge both in team deathmatch and free-for-all, so that way I can compare the two, and so that way I can compare the results and to see which one I'm more effective in. But I also want to do it amongst a multitude of Call of Duties. And these Call of Duties will include Advanced Warfare, which is where this challenge originated from, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4. Now, World War II will not be part of this because World War II is a lot slower paced. It's, you know, if you're getting 30 kills in a team deathmatch in that game, you're extremely lucky. The games are a lot slower paced, so it just doesn't make any sense, especially since the score limit is also 75 as opposed to 100. So yeah, it just doesn't make sense, and the speed doesn't match the goal as well. And assuming that's why they chose 400, because the score limit was 100. Yes, for team deathmatch. So that's that. And the thing is that I am actually going to do this all on stream. I will have a 2-hour time limit. I'm gonna have my my phone going with a 2-hour time limit, and it's all going to be on stream. And I'm actually really curious to see what my results are going to be today compared to what they were about 3 or 4 years ago. And I want to see how I will do. And I think the results in all the Call of Duties, believe it or not, will be more or less the same by like maybe 20 or 30 kills difference. That's my prediction. And again, I really want to be able to at least make that 500. And with that being said, I also am curious as to what you guys think I am capable of getting in terms of the score. Whether it's below or above, I want you guys to be honest with me. And I do know that there are those of you that watch me that are terrific players, and there are also those of you that watch me that are average players, and there are those people that watch me that are above average players. So I like to think I have a little bit of everybody watching me. So, and at one point in time, whether you've seen my streams or whether you've seen gameplay or whatnot here on the channel, the thing is that I am capable of doing very well, and at the same time, I'm also capable of getting my ass handed to me. I have no problem admitting that. But when you put everything together, if you look at my combat record among all of Call of Duties, I'm about anywhere from a 2.5 to a 3, depending on, you know, the Call of Duty itself as well. I do a little bit better in advanced movement games than I do boots on the ground. But with that being said, it's kind of weird because Black Ops 2 is still my favorite, my best COD. It's my favorite COD and my best as well. So it's kind of a mixed bag. So I want to know down in the comment section what your opinions are in terms of this entire thing, and were any of you part of the PWNSTARZ Elite clan? I think one of you that I used to commute back in the day was, if memory serves correctly. So, and do you know about the clan, and did you watch Clan Wars? Did you participate in Clan Wars? And would you like to see Clan Wars return at some point in time in the future? Or do you prefer, like, players or content creators do something on their own as opposed to what the developers did back in the day with Clan Wars? The thing that my opinion about Clan Wars is that it was never its own playlist, really. It was something that was kind of just happened. It just happened. So it was never its own playlist, which is kind of understandable of why that wasn't the case. But at the same time, it's like, well, Call of Duty's pretty huge, so they can make it its own playlist, so that way people don't have to, like, solo players don't have to worry about running into full-on teams of clans. But that was the only downside to Clan Wars. Other than that, Clan Wars taking place, I think, every weekend, maybe a couple times a month or something like that, or once a month every weekend. I think that was kind of brilliant. It was a really cool way to unite the community and compete in pubs. So it was a really cool thing, and it kind of reminded me of the Call of the Community way back in the day, back when they had a free-for-all. I know they did it in Modern Warfare 3 as well, but it wasn't free-for-all. I think it was Capture the Flag, which made no sense whatsoever. But back in Black Ops 1, there was a thing called, there was a competition called Call of the Community. It was basically a lot of the Call of Duty commentators back in the day that participated in one big-ass free-for-all in Black Ops 1, and just to see how everybody would do. And the Market J won that one, by the way. Ronaldinho participated, Sandy Ravage participated, among a few others. So, and the Game 360, I mean, a lot of these guys, you know, some of you guys may have not even heard of, or haven't heard of them in a long ass time, because they've basically either disappeared or they're doing something else, or just life happens, you know. So but yeah, I think I hope that one day they do it right and we get something along the lines of a Clan Wars back, because in my opinion, one of the things that Call of Duty needs is to unite the fan base, because we seem to be more split now than ever. I mean, when you look at it in so many different ways. So I think it's a really cool way to unite the player base, and at the same time, it really is a good way for the developers to get feedback on their game, because when you look at Clan Wars and we see so many participants and stuff like that, and when you're watching streams of Clan Wars going on and all that kind of stuff, it really gathers the attention. So, and whatever's popular does gather the attention, and therefore it makes money, kind of like Battle Royale, right? So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I have, what I got for this one. I wanted to basically tell you guys this. And oh, by the way, these streams are not going to take place on a daily basis. It's going to be It's going to be starting this weekend with Infinite Warfare. And during stream or in the comments section, you guys can let me know down below which game you want me to do afterwards out of the 4 games that I've said that I'm going to be doing this in. I'm going to start with Infinite Warfare because that's the game that I'm playing now. So I'm already warmed up with it. I'm already used to it or whatnot. So I'm going to start with Infinite Warfare, and then the following weekend I'll do the other Call of Duty game, and then the following weekend I'll do the other one. And this gives me plenty of time to kind of adjust to the other Call of Duty game and get used to that, so that way I could be performing at my possible best. And no, I will not be lobby shopping. I'm going to be basically playing the game through and through. I'm not going to be... I don't really lobby shop in the first place. I really just, play the game as is. But if I do see a huge team of sweaty tryhards, I'm obviously... I don't know. Do you guys want me to stick around in those lobbies, or do you want me to just back off? I mean, my mind is to back off because you're not going to be able to get streaks. I mean, 1 versus, 3 good players is just, no matter how good you are, you're not going to be able to do too much. It's pretty rare that you'll be able to succeed against players like that, which is why videos like that are really cool to see when you see a beast player that's able to run solo and run over players that are also beast players that happen to be teaming up. And that's what PWNSTARZ did. So this is another reason why I'm going to honor him and his clan. And they were the best clan in the world for 2 years straight in Ghost and Advanced Warfare. And at the same time, I want to see how far I've come, if at all. So let me down in the comment section all your opinions and your thoughts on this. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I could do to make my videos get better. And I hope to see you guys on stream, especially when this goes on, to cheer me on, I guess. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.